Hey everybody, this is Miss Florida Hot Picks here. I wanted to share a really hot strategy with you guys, going back to some of my older stuff, going back through some of my videos, just trying to figure out what's been going on with some of these states. I've been in the comments and people say, Miss Florida, nothing's working. Not true. Rundowns are still hot. You just have to figure out which rundown and what the patterns are. So that's my job, to help get you to see some hot patterns. So if you're with me, let's do this. We are going to use the example from Michigan, but if you're from another state, feel free to stay on. You might learn something, okay? So we're going to start with February 4th, midday. There was a hit, 914. You notice we're using the 317 rundown. I will tell you, pay attention to the rundowns that you like to use. You might see this very same pattern, okay, for your state. And if so, drop a comment. We'd love to know what it is, okay? All right, so let's get back to this. In case you don't know how to count them out, I may have some new people new to Pick 3 Lottery, or, maybe you're not new, but you're not sure how to even count them out, right? So we're going to do that now for you, so you know exactly what to do. So once you put in your last hit, you're simply going to add 3 all the way down the first column, 1 all the way down the second column, 7 all the way down the third column, okay? So the 3, let's add that down. 3 plus 9 is 12. For your 2-digit numbers, only use your 1s plus your 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Use your 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. Use your 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. And 6 plus 3 is 9. You know that you did it right. The number you start with will be the number you end with, okay? And then you would simply add 1 all the way down the second column and 7 all the way down the third column, okay? What I want you guys to do is pay close attention to a couple of things. I'm going to share with you some of a hot secret here. And when I was working on this years ago, I didn't understand key digit numbers and how certain numbers will flag you to pay attention to hot numbers on the actual rundown. So when I hear people say that rundowns aren't working, that is so far from the truth. You just have to figure out what's working, and you have to figure out what's driving around those hot hits that come off of them when they do. So when you guys get a hit off of a rundown and you start noticing there's a pattern for your state, start studying that stuff. Don't throw that stuff away. You're doing yourself a huge disservice. And then you got people running around here talking about rundowns don't work. That's so not true. They may not work 100% of the time, and there's a reason for it. They have to have throw-offs, don't they? Yes, they do, Miss Florida. Okay. I want you guys to pay attention to a particular area. Okay, you with me, right? I want you to look at your right side. I noticed Michigan has been throwing some doubles. Okay, so I want you guys to pay attention to the right side. If you happen to see what I call mirrors, or what is called mirrors, I don't call them that, but they're mirrors. Can't take the credit for that. You see this 3-8 on the right side and 8-3? Sometimes there's doubles here. You notice how the left side there's a 2-2 and a 7-7, but on this side we have mirrors, okay? When your state, you notice your state is throwing out a lot of double hits, I want you to start paying attention to which side they could be coming from. I noticed for Michigan, they're coming from the right side, but another state, they may be coming from the left side. And in order to know that, you have to backtrack and you have to start studying your state, okay? Not just someone telling you it's not there, because you'd be surprised what's right in front of your nose, okay? So 3-8 and 8-3, what's special about those? They're mirror numbers. They're mirror numbers. And when there's mirror numbers on the right side, there's doubles that are slanted. Sometimes they're up like this 1-1, and they're down like the 5-5. Mirror numbers, they're the same number. It's almost like saying 3-3 or 8-8, but they're mixed. They're both there together. We call those mirror numbers. Mirror numbers are as follows. So make sure you jot them down if you don't already know what they are. A 0 could be a 5, or 5 could be a 0. 1 could be a 6, 6 could be a 1. 2 could be a 7, 7 could be a 2. 3 could be an 8, 8 could be a 3, 4 could be a 9, and a 9 could be a 4. Okay? So once I notice this, I train my eye to look for certain things. Okay? You have to start training your eye. The thing about this, you're going to see doubles or mirrors. We're talking about mirrors right now. We're going to notice mirrors from time to time on a lot of the rundowns. But there's a specific key digit that you want to pay attention to. I wasn't noting this years ago. I'm noting it now. And that's the number 0 and the number 5. If you notice there are mirrors on your right side, could be any of those mirrors, and that there's a key digit of 5 or 0 in front of that number, you're going to want to pay attention to that. I'm not guaranteed that it's going to happen every time, and I'm not guaranteed it's going to happen the next draw, which I know a lot of you are looking for, but you just got to be prepared, because that's where the throw off is. Sometimes as a player, you have to find a few key numbers and you have to hold on to them and play them for a few days. Okay? And depending on your state's pattern, it's going to depend on how you want to hold on to them. And that's totally your decision to do. My thing is practice on paper what I'm about to show you. Okay? So you have a 5 and a 0. Those are key digit numbers. Key digit numbers could be, when I say key digit numbers, they're just telling me that there's a certain pattern that may emerge from them when I see them. And they're in different manners and in different states. They do different things. And depending on the rundown you use, may alter and show up different patterns for you. So this stuff goes very deep, but you got to study. Okay? All right. So notice there was a key digit of this 3-8, because remember, you're going to see mirrors from time to time. And you may think that just because you see a mirror that they're going to jump off, but sometimes there has to be something to tell you that particular rundown is hot. Not every rundown is going to give you a hit using a particular pattern. I want you to know that. So if you didn't know that, you know that now. All right. So now I notice with Michigan, I want you to pay attention to the doubles, okay? And I noticed they're connected to one of the mirrors. So I would go 118 as an idea and 113. Now you want to use both because you don't know which mirror they may want to use. But don't stop there. After a certain point of the rundown, all of the numbers are mirrors. Like 914 becomes a 469. If you don't know what your mirror numbers are, this is totally going to throw you off. You need to learn them, okay? Now, you notice how the 1-1 is here, and it was a 3-8. Notice how there's a change, 8-3. The numbers are going to now mirror. Now you have 6-6-3, 6-6-8. Okay? They can always change where they want to have the third number. I just noticed they happen to be using the mirror that's on the right side. Okay? They can change that. If they change, you what? Change with it. What actually hit the next day? And it wasn't the next draw. I know. Miss Florida, I need something the next draw, honey. You better start holding on to numbers. Stop playing. 118 hit. Where was it? 118. Right here. Right there. So we did a couple things here. Let's go back because we've got another example to show you. So don't click off this video. Okay? I want you guys to pay attention to what we did. We look for the right side. If you think doubles are coming from Michigan or any state, make sure they're mirrors. The mirrors are going to give you the doubles that are slanted. Okay? Doubles are not going to give you doubles unless you're using a different rundown. But for the 317, that's how it generally goes on the right side. So if there's mirrors here, that's going to give you doubles. 118, 113. Okay? Now the third number, be careful because they can always switch. They may not use the actual mirrors. I want you to keep that in mind as a hot tip. Okay? The other thing was, because you're going to see mirrors, you're going to see a lot of them, even doubles, but pay attention to if they have a key digit number. That key digit number could be telling you, hey, pay attention to what's on this chart. There could be something popping off. Can I guarantee that? No, but I want you to pay attention to it. The next thing is put your combinations together. Now, they may not even stay up. Sometimes you may notice they go downward, but pay attention to what your state is doing, okay? All right. Y'all like that so far? Yes, Miss Florida, you're the bomb. Go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to hit us up in that membership. I will have the link in the description box so you guys can get all those membership perks, the videos, the workout requests. Yes, we're getting down over there. And our hot prediction list. So definitely got to see you. All right, I told you guys, don't leave just yet, right? Got one more. Okay, so we have February 5th evening. The hit was 118, which we just showed you how we got that. Okay, rundowns don't work. Let me show you again. That's why I said stop playing with it. Okay, stop playing with it. Now notice, I want you to pay attention to key digit numbers, and they can change. Key digits could be not only zeros, fives. Maybe you want to pay attention to 2s and 7s, okay? Thought I'd leave that with you as well, okay? It could happen. I know for Florida, key digits 2s and 7s are very popular with certain patterns. I'm giving that to you as well, okay? So we're going to look at the right side again. We happen to see mirrors. Let's go ahead and highlight that. We have a 4-9. Do the other 9-4. Why? Because those mirrors are going to change. Remember, halfway through, your rundown are just going to be mirrors. 118 becomes 663, and it keeps moving, okay? And because you don't know where they're going to choose what, or if you you may not be a seasoned player yet, that's okay. And those that you do, if you know how to figure out what numbers you exactly want to play, then you do that, okay? All right, so let's do this. Oh, what's the other thing? Key digit. You notice there's a 0 and there's a 5 right in front. Very important. They may change up, so pay attention. And sometimes they may not use them, but I'm just telling you the ones that are sticking out, pay attention to them, okay? So we have 229, 224. If you go here, the doubles are going to change. 774 and 779. All right, let's say you held on to those, right? Well, February 6th, it came the next draw. Happened to be the next draw. Be careful. I hope they do. 477 came. I had it backwards. I had it 744. Okay. Bam. Make sure y'all saw that. I'm sorry. Hopefully you did. And then now here we go. 744. Yeah, I'm getting back to a lot of the older workouts that I used to use starting YouTube, because I see a lot of times we got to go back to the basic stuff. We want to do all the new stuff and we'll change with this. Sometimes you got to go back to where it's at. Well, anyways, 477 hit. Then it happened to be the next draw, February 6th, midday. Again, be careful. They don't always come the next draw, okay? Hot, right? Right. Simple. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I do want you to study, practice on paper. Don't just go to start spending money. I want you guys to practice first, okay? So if any other state, you're seeing that this is hot, definitely let us know in the comments. We'd love to know. And yeah, this was hot. I so enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed your time with me. Y'all make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't be shy. And make sure you join us in the membership. We would love to have you guys over there. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video.